Hello and welcome, I am Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Tunisian Thievery in Europa Universalis IV. So yeah, I've had a day or so to play, well, to think about playing, and I've totally forgot to turn the stupid policy on. Let's just turn the damn policies on now. The policies that I want to have on all the time, even though we kind of want the military points. I know I'm going to forget again in the future, and I'd rather just have them on now all the time. So yeah, done, that's taken care of. Grant Generalship would make the Emirs way too strong. We have Diet held expiring, and land theft tolerated, both expiring in 70. So it's looking like we're probably not going to be able to hire a general for a while from them. How are we doing on leader limit? We're at 3-3 right now. We could get rid of the admiral and just pay for a general. And chances are pretty good with 46.8 army tradition. We could actually get a good one. We do have a 3-4 right now, and that infantry combat ability that I just turned on is going to make us, I think, significantly stronger than Aragon. So, where we left off last, we have Brittany and Burgundy, both who are very small, quite weak, and not significant. We also have Sicily here, who's helping out with the blockade of a fort over there. They have no successful siege on the blockade of the fort, though. Roussillon is not blockaded, so you get no war score from that. My secondary navy is here. It's all transports, and there are 2 heavies out there. So we have no, like, combat ships at all. Let's see, how much money are we making from this right now? 14.8 ducats in spoils of war. Is that accurate? What we actually made? Okay, well, let's wait 1 month before we decide to actually pull the navy. Ottomans no longer consider Russia to be a rival. They've rivaled Bohemia. Persia has stopped rivaling them as well. We are at 4 out of 5 relations. We have our alliance with Russia, only 71 opinion there. Now, I don't mind keeping this as a defensive thing. I think that we probably should improve relations with them again. So we're doing pretty well on conversions. Piety is at only plus 25, so we could have quite a bit more morale of armies right now. Anyway, let's wait and see here. Doing pretty well in manpower. 35,000, 10,000 needed to reinforce. We're suffering only 0.9% attrition, but it is on a fairly sizable army here. Bohemia has apparently decided to attack Hungary. Hungary, who is allied to a lot of people, in fact. So suddenly he is at war with quite a few people. That's actually going to be quite a few 10 stacks that he's got to deal with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different states. I mean, you got to figure at least 20, probably 10 to 20,000 per state. So that's a lot. Bohemia, are you sure you can handle that? Got 42,000. I mean, I think he's going to be outnumbered. Of course, he's probably got some good infantry combat ability. We'll see. There's the Aragon army. Again, having the infantry combat ability on earlier would have been a pretty good idea. All right, spoils of war last month was 14.64 ducats. That's actually quite a bit. I don't think we can afford to, like, not have these ships do their job. Still, let's cancel the mission for now. The 2 heavies there gonna make me not want to separate this navy. Let's see. No, I want you to keep on privateering in Genoa. I care more about the money, I think, than speeding up the blockade by a little bit. It'd be nice to make the war faster, but we're losing money, or we were a second ago. Also, our integration of Hejaz is very, very slow right now. Granted, the annexed subjects penalty is going to go away in 4 years, but I think we need to pay for this diplomatic reputation guy, or possibly hire Master of Mints. There is no... Yeah, that's right, you can't hire a diplomatic reputation guy on the cheap, can you? Don't want to draft ships for war. Hiring the Master of Mint would potentially just make the merchant guilds a little bit more influential, get our trade efficiency up, but we still make nothing from trade, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I think I'd just rather not. Power projection's still looking really good, so at least we have that going for us. And the Ottomans, I don't think are going to stop being a valid rival anytime soon. So... well, there goes one galley. Oh dear, what have I done? We will be there on the 10th of March. Their siege speed is 42 days. So 30 days takes us till... Yeah, not quite enough. Looks like we'll possibly have to force march to get over there in time. Or we can maybe try to hop onto the boats. They might be a little bit faster. Let's see, to get to Oran. I don't want to spend a ton of military points. Let's just hop over one province, one sea tile. Or, sorry, one land tile. And we will attach, hop onto the boats. A little bit of combat against the light ships, probably fine. I think we're just going to have to dock up directly in Garb to protect that fort. And, apparently we're ignoring his navy. That's cool. We'll take this because it's going to be a stack wipe anyway. Let a day pass. Turn the fort back on. Now you'll have a zone of control there. I wonder, you know, I caught some flack on Reddit the other day for that episode where I made that mistake here because I was just being too aggressive and whatever. But I wonder if there's any way that you can like goad the AI into easy stack wipes by disabling your forts to make the zone of control go away. Then they move in. Do you think there's ever a situation where the AI would skip a fort, move past it to pursue an army or something, and then he could turn the fort on after the fact to cut off their retreat? Like this army... Like, once it gets to Fez, what if I turn the fort on once they're in Fez and the zone of control then exists? It's possible. I don't know. We just take this fight in the Highlands, kill their army. And once we get Valencia... Once we get Valencia, I think that this war is going to end pretty quickly. So 40,000 Aragon troops. We got 36 infantry, 6 cavalry. Combat width, I think, is already up to, like, yeah, just 34. So you got too many troops in the front line. They'll reinforce a bit, but initial combat's going to probably go pretty well our way. 48,000 for us. We've got more cannons, better tactics, better morale, better discipline, better infantry combat ability by far, far, far. Catalonia is reinforcing a little bit here in the center for us. Thank you for that extra manpower. Appreciate that. Utris Saber here, doing what he can. 3 versus a 1. That's a pretty small roll there. 9 versus a 4. Very good. Okay, well that seals that deal. Then we roll a 9 versus a 0, but they've already lost some of the frontline troops, and it's just one bad phase, so... Unfortunately, my cannons did end up in the front row now. We rolled a 0. Come on, Butris. Butris. What's your face? Butris, man. Osti, 1.4%. Actually, a fair number of troops down here. Only 3 development. Why is the conversion speed so poor? Optic has a negative 2% modifier. Non-accepted culture. Development's not that great. So the base value and then the other guy. You know what it is? It's a lack of piety. I think, if I remember correctly, it's been a couple days since I played last, but I have to imagine that we just recently died. We did lose 138 cannons there. Oh well. Let's immediately grab the larger army and get back to sieging down Valencia. 6 siege status there so far. He's removed his navy. I think we will go ahead and just cross in here with a few more guys. Head up to Toledo. He's gonna let me. And what kind of rebellion status do we have right now? Rebel factions are pretty much non-existent. Alright, well it's a long conversion. We'll go ahead and just get started on it. We already have tons of religious unity. It's not even really a major issue, but... So we can just breach both walls. Took back Alicante. His enthusiasm has suddenly started to waver. He's down to 20. Good stuff. A little bit of war exhaustion for him. And there goes his capital fort. So clearly he's going to immediately drop down to a much lower number. And the war goal itself is actually Barcelona. So... We don't have to worry about the zone of control there. Just march the war goal. Keep these two armies adjacent to each other for now. In fact, engaging his army in the flat terrain here would probably be a good idea. Supply here's 52, so as long as we, before the end of this month here, combine the armies and then start marching, we won't suffer any attrition. I want to go ahead and shift consolidate. We're going to grab the damaged guys, pull them off. Got 26 in the front. That's a good. We'll take it. Just go do this engagement here. Okay, we're slightly wider than he is. We've got some damaged cav. And infantry combat ability should hopefully be to our advantage here. 2 more days, the Britons will reinforce. And yet we're kicking ass with 30% infantry combat ability. I love it. It's glorious. Should have had that on a little while ago. Glorious Navy is under attack. Just killed another galley. Pretty much just fighting the Briton troops now. And they're actually holding their own for a bit there. Get some cavalry combat ability of their own. Pretty much just lost a little bit of infantry. Yeah, I'm not so sure we really need this guy. We are not caught up on military tech, but having 3 generals, I think, is advisable. I would like to see what we can roll. Just a 4-2. He's got the 1 siege pip guarantee. That's fine. I'm fine with having a 3rd general. We'll roll occasionally. It's something I used to do a lot more in the past. I'd roll, like, you know, because I think it might have even been as far back as back when there wasn't development. But I'd roll 2, 3, 4 generals and take the best one, kind of thing. Alright, he's got very low enthusiasm. We have sieged down 1 fort, so we can start trying to demand that he give us stuff. I have forgotten that I needed to fabricate a claim on Castile at 25. Let's see, Cordoba, Gibraltar, the Granada, or the Canaries? We already have a claim on Badajoz. I think it was going to be Gibraltar, if I remember correctly. Use this diplomat here to see what we can do. A level 6 coastal fort's not something I really want to siege. I'd much rather take these easier ones. They won't be worth as much war score, but they'll also be a whole lot easier. Of course, we got kicked out from France. Because France is a jerk. He's a jerk, man. Alright, so this is a war of reconquest for all of this land up here. Go ahead and transfer this to Catalonia. Definitely want him to pay for the maintenance of the fort in Valencia anyway. So that's 0 dip so far. 59 peace offer, only 8.4 aggressive expansion. Pretty reasonable, I think. Beyond that, do you have any alliances that I care about or anything else that I really want to do? I mean, you're going to lose almost all your coastline on the good side. These things have pretty low development. So your naval situation is going to be pretty much wrecked. We do have a couple claims here. I'm just concerned about the aggressive expansion that we might see. We go from 8.4 up to 18. A 10 aggressive expansion for 1 province. That's a bit too much, I think. I think we'll probably just peace out for the course. As soon as we can get him to a point where he's agreeable. Which won't take long at all, considering we're getting our taking war score now, and his war exhaustion is coming up very quick since we have his capital. And we just took Toledo now. Since it's a fort, we'll transfer it to Catalonia so that he'll do the siege for us. Sorry, he'll pay the maintenance for us. I'm going to just try to be pretty systematic here for the next episode or two, because I feel like I have been playing maybe a little bit subpar, and I'd rather not be. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to make that into a state. Well, we have plenty of space. Might as well. There's really no disadvantage to it. Probably already down to 0, or very close to 0 autonomy. No, only 26. Interesting. Well, we can't lower it while we're at war, but Greek separatism. Greece gains core, and we gain 4 unrest. All right, that's cool. Apparently, the Greek cores are back, being sieged over here. You sneaky bastard. Trying to take over my fort in Macedonia, which I have not maintained. That's what I get for turning my forts off, right? Shouldn't do it when I'm at war. But I've gotten used to not even having forts, so it's part of the issue. Let's see. Macedonia is going to be worth a fair bit, I think. 2.9? It's not that bad. Don't have a truce with you. I would not mind doing that. A little easy war against the Ethiopians, raise piety, get our missionary strength up. The conversion of those last 2 provinces, the Coptic ones, going a little bit faster. Instead of 1.3%, we could raise it by a bit. Okay, so he's back up to medium. But I don't see this lasting too much longer. He is able to successfully blockade that fort for us. Blockade of Jerusalem is probably worth, yeah, 1.37. It's not bad at all. Catalonia, I want you to pay for the fort for me. Well, he's not even going to have to pay for it, honestly, because the fort will be free for him. Because it's a border fort and he's an AI. So there's that. Once again, Austria cannot lose their position as the emperor. Shocking, right? Negative 33 reasons here. He does not want to lose this war. Which is probably a good position for him to be in, you know? Okay, all of our generals only have 3 siege value. We are fighting some heavies here with these light ships. Started off with 85. And he does have a general, but it's a very bad one. By general, I mean admiral. But, I don't know, I don't really think that this battle is advantageous for me. The problem is that if we try to retreat, we will potentially lose ships. Like, we've got 84 right now. I bet we lose a couple more. Nope. Didn't lose any extra. Oh, that's good. Probably took some hull damage, though. Could you go ahead and just surrender, maybe? You have 21 reasons for it. Okay. I just kept that damn fort on. Situation might be a little slightly bit improved. An extra 3-some war score could potentially make this thing peace out. Extra couple months earlier. It's not on this blockade is going to be kind of irritating. Alright, so level 6 fort. We need 20 artillery for the full bonus. We've got 4 there, 3 there. Okay, next level bonus is going to be at 8, 12, 16, 20. There's 8... 11, 13, pull as many of the cannons over there as we can. See if we can make this thing happen a little bit quicker. There we go. Now that he's on low enthusiasm, we're good. Alright, a little bit of money? Or would you be more interested in giving me war reps? Might try to go for that. Or just take the peace deal now and suffer a little bit less attrition, get back to peace sooner. War exhaustion's fine. Like, we don't really need to end this war yet, but I would love to focus on another nation. The most money we could possibly get 700 ducats from them, but that would take us up to 70 war score. I don't think I want to spend 14 war score on gold. I don't think we want to finish this siege. I think we'll just say no to the war reps and however much money we can take before he'll say no. Just call it good now. Sure hope that I had actually clicked all the provinces. I think I did. I think it saved it properly. Nope. Didn't. It surely did not. And I'm guessing that's because I didn't read. Didn't check. Should have checked. How on earth... Okay, Catalonia now has Liberty Desire because I just returned a bunch of land to them. Yeah, that makes sense. My diplomatic reputation is negative, yes. Now you have over 100 development, sure. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. I mean, I am making you stronger. I guess that's a thing, but still. Kind of dumb that you give them a whole bunch of land and then they're like, oh, we want liberty. Oh, well. So, yeah, I could have sworn I had those two on there as well, but I didn't apparently. So, whatever. Okay, it's fine. I'm not going to worry about it. We're making progress. Catalonia is going to become ours. We can integrate them pretty much whenever the hell we want. Been plenty of years. I just need to get them up to 190 and then, you know, start that process. So, okay. Well, thank you for watching. I'm going to take a break here. I'll see you again soon. See you in a bit.